Come on, kids, good morning. Smile for a moment, stack it up, drink some hot water. If your breath is short, pay attention to how it feels. If your breath is short, practice deep breathing and smiling regularly. Breathe in slowly. Inhale through your nose, the slower the better, let your belly expand, then exhale. Exhale through your nose. Practice deep breathing whenever you have time, using your nose to inhale and exhale. During practice, you will use your mouth to inhale and exhale, or your nose to inhale and mouth to exhale. Can you all tell the difference? Just practice deep breathing while sitting or whenever you have a moment. Breathe in and out through your nose, just like when you sleep. Breathe in naturally, expanding your belly. You'll start abdominal breathing. If you can't do that, just breathe naturally. Chest breathing is fine too. You must practice to make your breath fine, round, soft, long, gentle, deep, and slow. You need to extend it as you practice. Your body will respond. You might say, "Teacher, I have lung disease, I have this and that condition." But that's not an excuse. We need to practice precisely because we have these conditions. Breathing is essential. Your body's oxygen levels determine your health quality. So, don't make excuses. Successful people look for reasons. Healthy people know how to find their own reasons. Why did I get this illness? Those who recover slowly or lack vitality are just making excuses. It's because of this, so that happens. Because I had eye surgery, I can't practice. Because I'm physically limited, or I had a stroke, or I had surgery somewhere on my body. So I can't practice. I can't keep up. No way to run, no way to run. We can learn, but are we okay with that? Our approach has one key point. Wing Quan acupoint. Press the Yongchen acupoint. Press the Yongchen acupoint with the weight of the body. Stand inside and remain completely still, using your body. Your body weight is 50 kilograms, that's 50 kilograms. Pressing down on the Yongchen point. If you have a slow monkey-style run, it's 1.5 times your body weight. Pressing on the Yongchen point, if you weigh 50 kilograms, you exert 75 kilograms of force. Pressing down on the ground at the Yongchen point, you can still be healthy. Do I understand this part? The artifact that drives us from the Yongchen acupoint is the yang energy of the body. Your teeth are less likely to get inflamed or fall out. Your rheumatoid arthritis and bone aches are less likely to flare up. Because of many complex issues, the doctor can't help but tell you. This is a nerve issue, and this is a genetic issue. Or this is a matter of constitution. When you hear the doctor mention these issues, it means he can't treat them. In mainstream medicine, these issues cannot be treated. These issues are all about the body's natural balance. You just need to provide the body with warmth, energy, and blood flow. If the flow speeds up a bit, it will balance out, okay? As for the new movements, don't underestimate their simplicity. You need to listen to what the teacher is saying, and you'll understand. From last year to this year, you haven't practiced in vain. Right? All right. It's time. 5:50 a.m. Taiwan time. We'll start with calf stretches, beginning with the left side. If you have a stretching board at home, that's great too. However, stretching both legs at the same time isn't as effective. Start with one leg, push with the left foot, then the back foot, and tighten the left leg. You should feel the calf muscles tightening. Return your body to a neutral position, align your neck, and turn your head slowly from side to side. The word slow needs a little work. Turn your head side to side, the word slow. In this traditional character for slow, on the left is a heart, above it is a sun, and in the middle is a 4. Below is a right. Take it apart to fix it. Left foot, place the right foot, half squat. Put it all together. In other words, your heart needs that sun every day, which means 4 times a day: morning, noon, evening, and before sleep. The right means repetition, to check if your heart is restless, agitated, or anxious. Is your heart at peace? Is your heart slowed down? The heart needs to slow down. The blood flow needs to speed up, do you understand? Why are you always in such conflict? Should it be slow or fast? In other words, you need to slow down your mindset and behavior, while speeding up your body's metabolism and blood flow. This hasn't changed. Okay. Switch your right foot, return your left foot to a half squat, then push up and squat forward with your hips. Similarly, there are 2 people, partner A. He is cheerful and warm-hearted towards others. On the other hand, partner B is often gloomy and indifferent towards life and the world and people, showing little enthusiasm for social interactions. These 2 partners are A and B. Due to their differing mindsets, partner A's blood temperature and flow rate will be faster, while partner B's will be slower, even to a frightening degree. Life lacks vitality, cells lack regeneration, and person B will suffer from many illnesses. Come. Put your left foot down, switch, bring your right foot back, half squat, and rise as a whole. Partners, teacher, is this metaphor clearer? What about a person's mood? Positive, optimistic, cheerful, and warm towards others. In contrast, person B is indifferent, reclusive, and has no enthusiasm for life. They lack passion and dreams, have no interests, and few friends. Person B's physical condition is worse, and their cell regeneration ability is also poorer, and their blood flow rate is lower. With this comparison, it's clear that we want to be like person A. It's not just about passion, your spirit needs to be filled with it too. Alright, okay, put your right foot down. Do you get the idea now? So many people wonder why some can practice for just a week or a month and see better results than my 5 months of practice. The reason lies here. Has your mindset kept up? Lift your shoulders, pull back, arms straight, okay. Alright, shift your weight back, push your hips back, and lower your body to 90 degrees, that's it. If you've practiced yoga and your body is very flexible, you don't need to go any lower. Being flexible from yoga is not necessary. After 50, if you continue practicing yoga, you will still have lumbar disc herniation, and you will still have trouble sleeping. Because after 50, you will experience muscle loss and weakness. It's hard to build muscle. The surge of passion is the power of regeneration. It helps you build muscle. Why is our method so simple? Many friends no longer need sleeping pills. Their lumbar disc herniation has improved, and their neck, the pressure on their cervical spine is gone, and the numbness in their hands and feet has also been resolved. Digestion has improved a bit, and various ailments have been resolved. Let's take it slow. The reason is right here. Let's do it again. Shoulders back. Push your hips back, shift your weight back, and keep your weight on your heels. However, do not lift your front toes. Gently grip the ground and pull down at a 90-degree angle, just like this. If you have a slipped disc or spinal compression with scoliosis, do a different movement. After practicing, go pull on a railing in front of you. Or on furniture, push your hips back to stretch your spine. You will thank yourself for listening and following along, so you won't need to thank the teacher. Do you all know? The teacher also needs to thank you. Why? Because the teacher learns a lot of incredible strength from each of you. Okay, take your time. What is this incredible power? Because the difficult problems have really been resolved, and the teacher has learned too. It turns out that when our energy and blood are flowing smoothly, it's not just about the Ren and Du meridians, nor just the blood flow in our bodies. Once again, it's about every inch of our body's cells, the tips of nerves, the ends of blood vessels, and the ends of tissues, all are connected. So, wherever the warm blood can reach, our body's metabolism improves, and the bad tissues, the bad cells have no place to rest, they all return to their proper place, and the bad cells are also part of our body. That's because our blood can't reach the blockages, or there's not enough energy. When our hands and feet are cold, they warm up once our blood heats up. All our peripheral tissues and cells, including the internal organs and the 6 bowels, will expel deep toxins, ensuring good health. Let's go. Right now, it's Taiwan time, 5:56 a.m. Alright, get ready, shift your weight forward. Please jog slowly, with your knees slightly bent, okay? For the first 3 to 5 minutes, pull your shoulders back, and don't pull your elbows too hard. Consider this as a warm-up. In the first 3 to 5 minutes, make sure your heels stay on the ground. Is that clear? Okay, take it slow. So the teacher just said it's not yet 5:50. The teacher usually starts at 5:45, so I'll say good morning to everyone first. Alright. Then I'll talk about our health elements or the essence of our practice, the process of practicing. If you're used to listening to replays, each time you listen to the same episode, it feels different. If you're someone who regularly watches the teacher's replays, or if you practice for a month and watch this episode, along with practicing with this group, the video 2 months later, or a month later, or 3 months later, then you come back to watch this episode, your feelings will be different again because your passion has built up, and your energy is sufficient. In the same episode the teacher talked about, you might not feel anything at the moment, but you've already practiced. After 2 months, 3 months later, listen to the same episode from the teacher's group practiced 2 months ago. You will find that, some things can slowly transform into your own energy. Listening to the teacher speak, that frequency, this is called absorption. After absorption, it needs to be transformed in the body. It relies on your understanding, and transformation depends on your energy. Your own energy, just like when you absorb. When you eat something, your body needs to digest it, relying on the body's energy. Can the body's energy digest it? Can it? In terms of traditional Chinese medicine, you can't receive nourishment if you're too weak. There's no way to replenish it, not even a little. You don't have the energy to digest it. So, when you practice with the teacher, it's about inhaling, taking it in, and transforming it. You can digest it, transform it into your energy, then activate it and use it. Your life is changing, and your luck is improving. So a partner said, "Teacher, I've really been practicing this stretching with you. With this energetic and oxygen-rich movement, I feel my luck at work is getting better." Why is that? Just lift the corners of your mouth, and let the energy flow. Stream through your life, and find a better half. So everything is good, and luck is good. When people see you, that's the magnetic field. Do you understand, partners? We've been talking about the operation of the small universe, right? If there are partners who are thinking seriously, they might wonder, the teacher actually has the small universe operation. So is there a large universe operation? If there is a small one, there is already a large one, the small universe operation. It starts from our dantian to our microcirculation. From the lower abdomen, then shift the intention to the 5 cones. Then move up along the spine, to our life gate, then to our jaw spine and chest. Then we go up here, to our jade gate, and then to our 100 wisdom point, and then to our sync point. Our mouth is open, the tongue touches the roof, then push it down. When we practice, we know to exhale with the tongue on the roof. Exhale. Why do we need the tongue on the roof? Teacher, can we not push? There are reasons for all of this. So when we practice as a group, you go first as the teacher. Now in the central region, it's January 15th this year. After a new year, it's January 15th this year. The Taichung Museum of Fine Arts has a large lawn that can accommodate over 200 people. 300 people is not a problem. However, we originally signed up 184 temporary teachers. It's fine that we are not starting group practice, and it doesn't matter before the new year. During the in-person classes, when the teachers practice together, they will explain this again. They will guide everyone through one movement at a time, breaking it down so you will understand better. Teacher, their group practice lasts a full 30 minutes. The large group practice isn't just about running for 30 minutes. The teacher will break down the movements and explain them to you, and the reason for that is the duration will be longer. You can sit on the floor and bring your own breakfast for the breakfast meeting. But you must bring warm water, wear your mask properly, and take all safety precautions. The teacher will announce it again. So in these details, you say, the teacher's energy is moving with intention. From the fence observing the fiery spine, to our life gate, then up to our back. To the back spine point, then up to our depression point, to our Beihui point. Why do we need to touch the roof of the mouth with the tongue? There is a reason for that. Our meridians are like a high-voltage power grid. Why do we experience power outages? It's often said that Taiwan has power outages, often blamed on monkeys messing with the grid. One monkey dies. So when there's a short circuit, the grid fails. Then it means that hundreds of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of households are without power. When we recite this, our blood surges, connecting our bodies. Every meridian is opened, and every inch of the power grid is connected. Then you need to use your mind, focus your awareness, and guide that energy. This concept, when the energy in your body flows, in martial arts terms, or for those practicing, is called resilience. When the two meridians are open, you shouldn't force it to open. Teacher, how can I open the resilience meridians? Don't think about this problem. When your blood surges, it will open. Before you know it, it will open up for you, but you need to keep your mind calm. You can feel a pulse throughout your entire body. If you focus on your neck, it will start to pulse. If you concentrate on your hands, your fingers will pulse. If you focus on your feet, they will also have a pulsing sensation. This indicates that you are already open. Whether you are or not doesn't matter. What matters is that our blood vessels are open. If they are, the flow should be fine. That is what we call energy. When your blood reaches the farthest nerves or blood vessels, and everything is flowing, your luck will gradually improve. So there are several teachers who are partners. Since I practiced that stretching exercise, I feel this surge of energy, my luck has improved, and then my performance has improved. Then the slow motion monkey exercise helped me make money. There's a cute partner named Pika Schwanzi who keeps sharing, and the teacher thinks it's adorable. The Thunderbolt Elector is in the group. I asked the teacher, this slow motion monkey exercise helped me make money. Why is that? Why did it help me make money? The partners are adorable, right? That luck has changed. Proves that good fortune isn't just the kind we can't see. In reality, you will be well liked. Because our chosen one is a caregiver, and caregivers help families with elderly members. Families need caregivers to help manage, organize, or take care of the elderly. Then, after this chosen one learned about passion, his mindset opened up. He gained energy and channeled that passion into his work. As a caregiver, he takes care of these elderly individuals. He tells the elderly, first, it's simple, it's okay if you're in a wheelchair, you have time. He needs to stretch his hands for 30 seconds, then if he can't stretch his legs, he shows him how or helps him. This is how to use his hands to help stretch his legs for 30 seconds. This is a case taken by a home care worker. This family has elderly members, and each elder really likes him, and every elder is happy. Will this performance be good? Will it be fully booked? Do you understand what the teacher means? This comes from our energy. When our body is well, we bring our energy to our workplace. You say, "Teacher, I'm not a home care worker. After my body gets better, what does it have to do with my company's business and performance?" Of course, it matters. That's called the great circulation. Teacher, today we will talk about the great circulation. The small circulation uses intention to guide energy. What is the great circulation? The great circulation is within you. Open your hands outward, draw a circle, draw a circle. Do you see how your hands draw a circle? Hands open, drawing a circle? Can it cover a range? This is the great circulation. There will be layers of protective shields around your body. What is this protective shield? This is a magnetic field that you cannot see or feel. But it exists, it truly exists. Remember, pull your shoulders back, push your hips back, and pull your elbows back. Use your inner strength to run, pressing your toes firmly into the ground. Don't go fast. If you get out of breath, slow down. To practice breathing, step with your right foot and exhale. At the same second, exhale, contract, lift your lower abdomen, and then focus your gaze, all in the same moment. You need to practice this step. Don't rush, start slow. Slowly, once you get the hang of it, then gradually speed up, okay? This is called the great circulation, which comes after practicing. You will naturally have a glow on your face and a good posture. As you move gracefully, remind yourself not to slouch. Step firmly, push your hips back, and walk like a monkey. Your great circulation will give you a charm that others will notice. It's quite unique. It's really fascinating. Your third eye isn't dark, it shines. That's how you people are. When the energy is sufficient, the body extends its hand. This is called the great circulation. Drawing a circle is a protective shield. This is a type of energy field. The human body has an energy field and a frequency. Our heart beats 72 times a minute. That's what we call frequency. Right? It's not just our heart that beats, we also have a pulse. The heart is so small, yet it has to pump blood throughout the body, up to 100,000 kilometers. Capillaries don't have that much energy, sigh. Our bodies also have joints and networks. Then help to push it forward. That push is not like turning on a faucet and water flows out. No, if you accidentally cut your hand, look at that blood. The blood doesn't just flow out, unless it's an artery, it usually comes from the surface. When you cut yourself, the blood flows out in bursts. It pulses, it comes out in a rhythmic way, and you feel it coming out repeatedly. It's not like water that just spills out, rather, it will come out in waves. That spilling feels like a heartbeat. So, the teacher says, hot blood surges, not hot blood flows. Even in speech, words have meaning. If you think seriously, you'll understand. The teacher always talks about this as passionate surging, not just passion. Flowing is different from surging. We need to align with the body's frequency. Surging has a pulse, pushing in waves, allowing blood to flow. That is the pulse aligning with the heart's frequency. So, there are many different types of treatments available. There are resonance therapies, bioenergy treatments, and so on. Many of them are correct and beneficial. Acupuncture and embryotherapy are both valid and good. However, these are all external forces helping you. Acupuncture penetrates from the outside, while the embryo sac presses in from the outside. The reason our method has such a remarkable effect is because we generate energy from within and bring it to the outside. Pressing the soles of the feet starts the engine. The body is like a machine, and the heart is the engine. The machine runs on the kinetic energy of the feet. Especially the power of the Yangchen point. It first supports the kidneys, strengthening them. As a result, hair doesn't turn white, teeth remain stable, vision is clear, ears don't ring, and there is no dizziness. Then, the body's recovery relies entirely on the oxygen from the kidneys. Our digestive function relies entirely on the oxygen from the kidneys. So, where do you think is important, right? If a tree loses a branch, the tree will die, the roots wither first, and people age. His legs have atrophied, his thighs and calves lack tendons, and he has muscle weakness. He has no energy left in his body. Do my friends understand? For a tree, check if its roots are healthy to see if it can live long. Look at the roots. Will a person regain vitality and health? Check your leg strength. Some people often hike to build their leg strength. After hiking, if their health is still poor, they will ask the teacher, "Teacher, I often hike, so why can't I sleep?" You often hike? His legs are strong, his tendons are strong. But hiking only strengthens the tendons, the leg tendons are strong. You lack the regenerative ability of your body's cells. Your leg tendons are strong, but your internal cells and organs are continuously weakening. You still can't sleep, it's so hard and pitiful, and you can't find the reason, so to be honest. You go see a doctor, and the doctor tells you it's a genetic mutation. This is your constitution. This is your nerves, the nervous system is out of balance. Disorder. Autonomic nervous system disorder, or neurological disorder. If they tell you this, it means this doctor can't help. After specialization, doctors really can't treat illnesses. However, they can treat specific emergency eye issues. They can treat ophthalmology, nephrology, and obstetrics. They only treat the symptoms at the periphery. They don't treat the root. The root is our body's spine. The core energy can't be treated that relies on ourselves. After a certain time, the passion will surge 1 meter beside our major energy channel. Keep your hands from spreading wide. Some hands are longer. Wherever your hand reaches, that's where your energy flows. The whole circle, that's called aura. It's about people with frequency, who are loved by others, with a smile. When your complexion improves, will your luck improve? Yes, it will, so focus on your health first. Like Wang Yongqing, the god of wealth in Taiwan, he truly is. He has become a legend, he has passed on, he has ascended. So, he emphasizes that every morning, he does towel exercises. Are there more successful people? The better he takes care of his body, the better his functions. It's not just about taking a lot of supplements. It's about knowing how to rejuvenate the body and align the skeleton. If you've seen Mr. Wang Yongqing's towel exercises, you know you can grab the towel and pull it behind your back. You can also pull it in front, and you can turn around with just one towel. You can do a lot. This is called stretching. Did I just understand that? That's also a type, just the teacher doing the arc-style exercise, jogging. This kind of excitement is more classic and defies common sense. Let me tell you, any chronic illness you have, dark ailments can all be balanced. Just keep running. What are chronic diseases and dark ailments? I won't even mention high blood pressure and diabetes. There are many of those dark ailments, including those affecting women. During your period, you may experience cramps and spotting. Sometimes it doesn't come, or it's very light and irregular. After doing your circular jogging, even if you're in your youth. As a girl, you may have some gynecological developmental issues. At this age, as long as you feel passionate, it can help fix previous developmental issues. It will help restore balance. How balanced you become depends on your own skills, understanding, and mindset. So, it's proven that many in our group say that girls can be quite complicated. During your period, sometimes it's pain, or you just feel unwell all over. Or it keeps coming, dripping non-stop, so I just practiced for a week. After a few months, with my blood pumping, miraculously I didn't need to take medicine anymore. This is proof of the body's automatic self-repair and balance. More than one sister has shared this. Partner, do you understand? Including your severe erythematous lesions, or It's hepatitis C, or psoriasis, or crab foot. Yesterday, a sister with keloids asked me if she had keloids on her body. The swelling on the crab's legs, feet, and the swelling on the foot is called keloid. That scar can be itchy, red, very uncomfortable, and quite bothersome. If you go see a doctor, they will tell you this is called a genetic mutation. Psoriasis, these skin conditions, also have no real cure. At best they can give you something. Steroids are effective at first, but then they stop working. It's like when you first drink energy drinks, you have one bottle, you feel energized. If you get used to one bottle, it won't help. You have to drink 2 or 3 bottles, and if you do, your body will break down. So, the teacher always emphasizes that you need to consider your condition when taking supplements. You can't rely on energy drinks to boost your energy. Right? Steroids are effective at first, which is why many people go to the doctor. The first time I visited this hospital, the cold medicine worked. After a few more colds, I went back. At that time, I took the same cold medicine from the clinic, but the doctor's prescription didn't work. Unless the dosage is increased, our bodies will develop resistance and become sluggish, just like anything else. That's why the teacher never explains what it means to eat. It's too technical, and it's not like that. You can just supplement casually. Some people don't need supplements, while others do. The issue with supplementation is poor digestion and absorption. If you give them too much of the supplement, your body cells will become spoiled. Later, when natural food is consumed, they won't absorb or break down the nutrients. This is a very dangerous action. This is chronic suicide. The more supplements and nutritious food you eat, the more you damage your body. Chronic suicide makes your body lose its functions. The teacher says this, which may block many people's income, but the teacher feels that it's not right to say it, as if it's letting oneself down, because the teacher doesn't eat those things. Does the teacher take vitamin B? The teacher occasionally takes vitamin C, but definitely not every day. It's too scary. Occasionally supplementing the body. If feeling a bit tired today, take some vitamin C. Vitamin B is fine. You can't just supplement this 3 times a day. We'll talk more about it later. The teacher keeps saying many partners are very serious. They exercise seriously, watch their diet, but their bodies are a mess. Whether you exercise or eat well, your body lacks regenerative ability. Regenerative ability comes from your tendon strength, along with your spine's tendon strength and spine. The strength of your spine comes from your kidneys. If your kidneys are weak and lack yang energy, your bones will become porous. Don't talk about anything beautiful, your bones are brittle. How can the spine provide energy to nourish all parts of our body? Or it produces red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets in our blood. These are all provided by our bone marrow. If the kidneys lack energy, if there is no yang energy, your whole body will be weak. And then all kinds of diseases will arise, like crab louse, like liver psoriasis, infrared issues, intestinal problems, everything will flare up. Do you understand? To remove cancer in the body, you need the yang energy from the kidneys. With sufficient yang energy, the body's excess yin will gradually be metabolized. Then we use the surge of warm blood, powered by the engine of our legs. Dynamic power. Pull your hands back and stretch your shoulders. Keep your spirit tight, connected to the monkey's movements, even while jogging. Keep your spirit tight, pulling your entire spine upward. This is called keeping your spirit tight. You will find your whole body becoming more relaxed. Once your body is relaxed, the microcosmic orbit will start to flow. The 2 meridians of resilience are automatically connected. Bad cells have no place to hide. This includes the pain you felt during your teenage years when you had underdevelopment and painful periods. Even if you are now past middle age, by the time you reach 50, you can still find balance. It won't hurt, it will come gently and stop gently. You will thank yourself. So, we share a lot of worlds. Wow, this gynecological issue is really fascinating. This isn't what we call energy. Mainstream medicine is divided into specialties, so there isn't a way to share the overall structure of the body with everyone. Doctors are not obligated to teach you that. And teachers are not obligated to teach you either. Teachers voluntarily choose to teach everyone. So, every morning there are group practices where the teacher talks about these. The inner space of the body and the structure of the mind. Some people listen with great interest. Some might think, "Teacher, you're so loud, can you stop?" Just run quietly, everyone is different. The teacher isn't at the group practice today, talking about this while running. These lessons, if no one runs, will disband after 10 days. Because you don't know what you're doing, there are many revealing teachers, and I've learned a lot. Whether it's Tai Chi or Qigong, I've never had an exercise that allows me to do it this way, feeling more comfortable, and it can last so long. The reason is that everyone follows the group practice, understanding more about what the body needs, understanding more about what they want and how to love themselves. Do the partners understand? So, when we go to group practice, it will take longer. On site, we use AQA format, one-on-one, with the teacher addressing everyone. The teacher addresses the questions from everyone and explains the issues raised by the partners. Everyone hears the same knowledge and information. Isn't it great? A question you didn't know about is asked by someone else. The teacher answers, and now you know. That's how it is. This is the essence of mutual learning. Do you all understand? So, why is it important to share in a group, and why do we need group practice? When the teacher has activities, why should we attend their classes? The reason is right here. There are many things you don't know, and that's the issue. When someone else raises this question, you realize that I have this question too. Is this clear to everyone? So, the teacher often sees students surprised during class. I have that question too. Because he didn't know he had this problem until someone else pointed it out. So, this is when everyone practices together and attends class together. That invisible energy will make you wiser and smarter. In the future, everyone becomes classmates. Some classmates started online, and then come to physical classrooms or practice fields, where we all become classmates. Understood, our classmates are talented. There are all kinds of masters, calligraphy masters, traditional Chinese medicine doctors and physicians, pharmacists, teachers, and even lawyers and judges are included. These are not important if you're willing to share, then just make friends with others. If you want to be low-key, then be low-key, it doesn't matter. We are not a business organization here. We are definitely not a Rotary Club here. What we exchange here is health, sharing insights and experiences. Okay, keep everything simple, and avoid any conflicts of interest. In this group, we are simple, just like the body is so simple it's like a slow, curved jog. Difficult conditions like lupus, psoriasis, and liver spots. Right? Including women's menstrual issues, all of that can be resolved. It's truly amazing. With a kind heart. When you start to have a grateful and kind heart, your life changes, and everything you see is beautiful. Gratitude. Classmates practicing together, everyone training on screen, training in our future large group practices. We must be thankful for the physical training spaces. Us. First, make the other person happy, only then will you gain happy energy. That is the magnetic field of the great cycle, which cannot be seen with the naked eye. However, it can be felt when people get close. You can sense it. Some people are just hard to get along with. They are picky. Sorry, it's not just being picky, they're difficult to deal with. Being nitpicky about everything, which some overseas partners may not understand, means being overly critical. A perfectionist in doing things doesn't need to say much. When people get close, even just 1 meter apart, you can feel it because everyone has a 1 meter great cycle around them. You just don't realize it. People with low energy can be seen from afar, looking pale and dejected. So, the teacher always says that our connection to Buddha is through slow jogging, cultivating our character. What is taught is not just techniques, but the principles of the heart, focusing on your body, 360. It's about doing it once, rotating once, allowing you to be reborn. It's that simple. The pressure and intention at the Yangchen point on the sole of the foot, with your hand on the Yangchen point. The yang energy rises quickly, and you sweat quickly. Now, because it's winter, Taiwan is continuously colder, more freezing, not just cold. Winter in Taiwan is freezing, while winter abroad is just cold. Cold and freezing are different. Freezing is even colder than cold. It's like being soaked in cold water. Because of our island climate, the humidity in the air is quite heavy, as if you're buried in water. It's freezing, even though the temperature isn't below zero. After practicing this set, you can't cheat on it. Your posture improves, and your complexion looks completely different. A full cycle of 1 meter, this entire cycle is 1 meter outside, and others can feel it. You're acting strange. What's going on? Why do people seem so vibrant lately? You've transformed. You don't need to practice for long. In a month, your skin renews every 28 days. Why do they always say 1 month, 1 month? But 100 days of effort is like the foundation of a house. It takes 3 months to build it well before starting, and the body keeps recovering. So, yesterday, a sister shared that her fingernails. The moons have grown out, and it took her 5 months to grow them. Some people grow them in 3 months, while others grow them in 1 month. Everyone's body is different. This sister spent 5 months. She practiced a total of 6 months, training with the teacher and the group, starting from June 11th, when the live stream began, until now. It has been 6 months, and this sister has practiced for 5 months. Finally, a little crescent has grown on her fingernail, and she is very happy. So, everyone is different. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to yourself. If others can grow a crescent in a month, why does it take 5 months for you? We need to understand where our hearts are struggling and where our daily routines are failing. Is our work stress bringing too much negative energy to our bodies? Even if you do 2 sets a day, morning and evening, it's still not enough this time. Growing a crescent means the body is still healthy. Do you understand? It doesn't mean that having a crescent means you won't get sick, but I maintain a certain standard. It's like keeping my blood pressure at 110, with the systolic at 110. 120 is great, with a low pressure between 80 and 90, very nice. This is an indicator. Just because your blood pressure isn't high doesn't mean you won't get sick. I'm helping you warm up, do you understand? So, in a way, it's a punishment from the body's periphery, something you can feel yourself. So, the teacher often says, after your blood is pumping, you should, after the exercise, sit quietly, exhale, and meditate for 10 to 15 minutes. You can do this for 10 to 15 minutes, then continue with another cup, or do some stretching with a doll. Doing it again will make you softer and more flexible. And make sure to leave some time, even 3 minutes is fine. Sit quietly, exhale, pull your stomach in, and after exhaling, hold it. Hold your breath for 3 seconds, then release. As you exhale, your belly should automatically draw in. Don't focus on inhaling. You should practice exhaling instead. Let out a breath and hold for 3 seconds. Until you have no air left, exhale fully, and it will inhale completely. Continue maintaining this method. Exhale, pull in your abdomen, strengthen your body, hold for 3 seconds, then release. After your workout of 10 to 15 minutes, take 3 minutes for this exercise, or you can do it for the full 10 or 15 minutes. Afterward, with the doll exercise and stretching, you'll notice a difference. This movement is meant to help you cultivate inner elixirs, using your breath to nourish your core. So, the teacher taught everyone how to tap the dantian again. Is there an episode for that? In the group from December 9th, at the 37-minute mark. The teacher shows how to tap the dantian. Why not check out that episode yourself? If it's a face-to-face lesson with the teacher, there will be many movements, and they will tell you how to do it. So, attending classes and group practice have different effects. Do you understand the teacher? Got it? The teacher isn't trying to teach everyone, so the teacher is willing to give. This is their own wish. Everyone is a part of the good seeds. With you in your family, your whole family will gradually start to spread. Can you invite your friends and family to join? Yes, you can. But you need to learn properly yourself. Is that okay? The teacher has the opportunity. The new year has passed this year, and there is a pandemic. If possible, besides the large group practice, in every county. In every area, the teacher will make arrangements, okay? So everyone, don't rush. This is January 15th. Some partners are coming from Taipei and Taichung. The teacher thinks it's too rushed. Don't drive overnight. Don't rush yourself. If you drive, you can stay in Taichung first. That's a different story. Don't force it. The teacher will schedule it, so don't rush everyone. Hualien is also in a hurry. Kaohsiung is also in a hurry. The seniors from Tainan are also asking. Tainan needs it too. When can we have a big group practice? Teacher, don't rush to schedule. The association has just been established, and we are short-staffed. We are currently planning. All right? The teacher needs some time to complete the structure. However, the teacher won't let everyone wait around. First, let's schedule the group practice and these courses. Everyone can start with that, okay? All right. Let's pause, relax, smile, be graceful, and our luck will definitely improve. All problems will be resolved. You know about women's gynecology, every month. If it's not smooth, it will make your complexion better. The morning air gets colder, and the teacher's throat becomes more troublesome. It's not because the teacher is unwell, it's the condition of the throat. When cold air comes in, it becomes sensitive, so not speaking actually looks better. In this lifetime, the teacher can't help it, retired, coexisting peacefully with it. Is that okay? If the teacher can speak, then you all are blessed, understand? Okay, let's pray together. Right? Let's make sure everyone is well. Now let's wrap up. Interlock your index fingers, palms facing out, hold tight, and lean forward. Good, inhale like a fish, lift your body. Alright, fill your lungs, hold one hand over your lower abdomen, yellow energy, sunlight is good. Now exhale, draw in your abdomen. Slowly bring your mind back. Good, exhale until there's no air left, pause slowly, and let's do it again, lean forward to inhale. Inhale for 3 seconds. If you can inhale for 6 seconds, that's great, understand? You should practice extending the time. Exhale the same way, 6 seconds is good, right? Exhaling can also reach 8 seconds, that's great. Now exhale. This means your energy has become stickier, finer, longer, softer, and deeper. If your body isn't lacking oxygen, your breath will be gone in less than 3 seconds. Your body is lacking oxygen, that's why you've been training for 5 months. Your body's oxygen intake is still very slow, do you understand? So, whenever you have the chance, practice deep breathing. Okay, let's do it again. The third time, exhale completely, then hold your breath for 1 to 3 seconds. Now, lean forward to inhale. Don't fill your lungs completely, just fill them about 70%, half is enough. This is for people who are weak, have low energy, or those with tumors. Alright, now exhale. If the tumor in the body is over 5 centimeters, you need to use the second method. Do it whenever you can, but don't inhale too much to avoid putting pressure on the body. For tumors over 5 centimeters, you must use the second method. Okay, exhale. Hold your breath for 1 to 3 seconds, just like that. Hold your breath after exhaling for 1 to 3 seconds. The body won't be under much pressure, so it won't harm the tumor or the weak areas of our body. Do you understand? Okay, good. Alright. Once more. Shift your weight forward, inhale and lift your body. Don't inhale fully, just fill up to about 70%. Alright, that's it, shift your weight forward, then back, just right, come on. Exhale, tongue at the top, focus, the same, hands down. Okay, finished exhaling, hold your breath, 1 to 3 seconds, and you're already out of breath, still need to hold. This is your only chance to practice your energy field. You need to practice seriously and wholeheartedly. Give it a try. You will definitely improve. Good. Come on, let's do it again. The operation of the small circulation. Lift the anus and inhale. Center of gravity. Forward. Keep lifting the anus while inhaling. Good energy. Sink. Lower dantian. Focus starts from the microaluminum muscle to the crown. Take this. The yellow heat energy goes to the crown and tongue, then draws down to the dantian. Okay. Now relax your butt. Squeeze your butt. Alright, don't tense up, let it go. Tighten your stomach. Exhale for 6 seconds. The longer you can do it, the better, indicating your breath is deeper. Once you've exhaled, practice slowly. Don't try to outdo the teacher. I can exhale for 20 seconds, but it doesn't have to be that long. Do you understand? Going beyond that is meaningless. It's like bending backward if you bend at 90 degrees. The teacher can bend to 120 degrees. I've practiced yoga, but it doesn't help. Alright. Be obedient and listen. Let's inhale and lift the body again. Good intention. Blow from the microaluminum official inflammation muscle to the top wheel on the tongue. Second, guide this intention to the dantian. Alright. Let's exhale, lift and release. Don't clench your buttocks. If you can't lift, just clench your butt instead. Once you have enough energy, it will come naturally. Good. Exhale slowly. Just tighten your abdomen. Okay, feeling comfortable? Or are you still sweating? It's important to wear a smile. Good. Come on. Let's practice smiling to boost our body's energy. It's very important. Don't sneak a breath in the middle of a laugh. Just how long can you go? Laugh for as long as you can. Try to extend your breath while laughing. Take a breath. Let your belly expand. Then pull it back in. It's okay if your mouth twists and your eyes squint from laughing. All right. All right. Laugh again, and breathe in through your mouth. It's really funny. From fake laughs to forced laughs, to natural ones, it builds up with practice. And then you succeed. Once more, keep taking deep breaths. Ha ha ha. Oh my, I'm really laughing so hard I'm almost out of breath. That's right, it's good to laugh by yourself when you have the time. If you're at home and won't disturb anyone, go ahead and laugh out loud. The effect is 3 times more than our teachers' suppressed laughter. Because we can't laugh out loud, we need to laugh until our stomach hurts. It's like practicing external alchemy, which can also be called external alchemy skills. I will slowly introduce it to everyone when I have the chance. Wishing everyone a great day. May every day be wonderful, yes.